Hold on, brother. What it do, ladies and gentlemen? How are you guys doing, man? It is a Sunday. Hopefully you boys are doing well. We have the best midfielders ranked. Now, midfielders comprises of, please get this in your heads, it's cams, so it's like shadow strikers, playmakers, you know, because they're midfielders, bro. Essentially, they some track back, but most of the time they the creative type of you know, players. You got your CMs, which is your box players, your holding players, and some of the times your half wingers, but it's mainly comprising of midfielders, you know. And then the CDMs, which is your holding / deep lying playmakers, you know, those guys that are brute forces at CDM, and it's the guys that you control when you are defending, essentially. So you can let the defenders do their own job while you have that CDM in play. Nonetheless, let's get into it. A lot of midfielders. Let's go. Quite possibly the most reliable website for FC25 coins. Go check out MMOXP for the best price, the best guarantee. Use the code META, that's code META, for the best, cheapest coins. You can get yourself a 5% discount. Oh, like, subscribe, check out MMOXP indeed for the best, cheapest coins. Use the code META. It's gonna be easy to remember. Just remember meta. You want to get the meta cards? Use the code META. Let's get into it, man. Very first one's gonna be main nan. Main nan. I bet he plays a nan. What am I doing? What am I saying? Nonetheless, Rashford is trending right now because for the first time, bro, we have actually had a good goal difference game. Speaking to the United fans, myself included, bro, we are 4-0 up against Everton. Now that is what I love. That is what I love to see. Abedi Pele though, 80 finishing. Amazing reactions and a little bit of mid-composure. As a cam goes, I'm okay to place him at the lower S slot. I can't lie to you. He could objectively change. Stay tuned for the end. We're going to get right through this, man. It's a lot of cards. I'll be real, so let's just not really speak too much, bro. I don't want to be here too long. I say this in the videos like 50 minutes, but what I'm trying to say is the objective cards that are defined as objective meta are going to be placed at S. Because I don't want to waste any time, bro. S plus is more essentially. Like this Johan Cruyff, come on, bro. What a card. I'd actually place them in their own tier list ranking level. I'd say Ruud Gullit goes up there because he dominates in every position when it comes to midfield. He can be your cam, your CM, your CDM. You got Vieira, which is your amazing deep lying CDM. Someone that can actually also play like as a brute force CM. And then you got your cams, which is Pele, Cruyff. I'm trying to look for others like this Mateus, bro. I actually kind of wanted to see how much this type of card costs, bro. I mean, it's just so... like, it's inaccessible. Is that the word? 3.1 million coins, bro. We will never see the light of day using this card. We won't see the light. We won't ever get the coins to use him. But if you use code meta, okay, let's stop that. Yeah, Mateus for me is S plus. Very nice card when it comes to a CM. And I feel like he's more of that stocky CMs, you know, like a tenfold Kante, you could say. Next one's going to be the main gal Abili. Now, the thing with women midfielders in this game, it kind of depends on the fact that where do you want to place them? Do you want to use them as or utilize them as a box-to-box? Because if they're nimble and very small to turn with low center of gravity, they're perfect for that position. But if you try to use them as a deep lying, some do work. I'll be real. Abili, I wouldn't really necessarily say she's a CDM. I'd say more of a CM. Like if you look at her roles as well, playmaker plus. She can act as an offensive CM, and in my opinion, she goes upper S. She's very good, but she doesn't have that quite potent stats like skill moves and weak foot to be like creme de la creme, I like to say. But let's look for some other cards like Zidane, bro. One of the best cams in this whole entire game. The way he moves, the way he plays. Zizou, what a man. What a man, man. What a man indeed. Bon Mati is the next one to speak of excellence. I'd say Bon Mati is up there with one of the best offensive, like low center of gravity, nimble players. You could say she's on Putellas's level. Some would say a little bit less because she doesn't have the 5-star skills like Putellas. But in my personal opinion, I'd place her at upper S. Unfortunately, she won't get the S plus slot. I do think with a couple more upgrades, she gets S plus. You see, like she's got a lower pace attribute. You know, 83 stam for a CM is not great. That's the only downfall about the card. Putellas, for me personally, the best version of her is that player of the month / the total rush one. So you can obviously choose. The thing with Putellas, she's an S plus card when it comes to only being a box-to-box. The thing is, she doesn't have good defense. That's the only issue about the card. Like, defensive awareness is very low, but you're using this type of card as an amazing offensive CM, and she's got the 5-star elements to be at least S plus. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, if you use a total rush card as well, and you don't really want to spend that money on the player of the month, by all means, man, this total rush card actually looks much, not really that much difference. I'll be real. The roles as well, I'm not too sure what's the difference, but first touch plus, very nice when it comes to improving the animations, especially with how OP, not OP, sorry, how bad animations is on new gen. Yeah, very nice dribbling stats in game. She kind of even plays better than what the stats say. With the shadow, she's very good. I'm going to say she's better than Bonmati, so I'm going to place her at the S plus slot. She's going to dissipate in the future though. She will go to S, I'd say within the given month, easy. But if she gets a new relevant card, easily stays up afloat at the S plus slot. Yeah. Let's jump over to the next one. We've got Andrich. Now, these type of cards, I'll be real, I'm not going to be here too long, boys. Andrich, for me, will get lower A+, a decent CDM that. I'm not going to even look at his card. We've got Talisca. Now, this is my type of cam because essentially he can shrug players off the ball whilst still being agile. And he can play a lot of positions. So he has a good plethora of meta stats and capabilities, like amazing pace, very nice finishing stats. And in-game, he feels so good as well for how tall he is. Kind of like a cheap Kaka. You could say, speaking of Kaka, I do think he's a little bit better, but not quite on that level at S+. I would say Kaka's amazing in game, don't get me wrong, but some instances, I don't think pros would opt for him. So for that reason, he'll be the S slot. Still very good, don't get me wrong. Angelina's the next one. Bro, these type of cards, man, don't get the light of day because there's just so much better options, I always say. 4-star, decent stats overall. Like, I mean, I won't cap that dribbling stats and technical plus. She might be very nice in game. This is the type of card that I don't ever verse or use, but I'm okay with actually placing that card low-key at that bottom S, bro. Could objectively change, we'll see towards the end. We got Baggio. Never really liked him that much. He's got the 5-star skills going for him, but all his other stats is mid, man. I'll be real, like his potent stat, like raw stats, pace and shooting wise, it's just not great. Barella's a nice CM in game. I do think he objectively goes a little bit middle/upper S. He's obviously a new relevant card as well, and he's got the 80 club. I'd say he's more of a box-to-box CM. We got Bellingham, which is a very interesting one, but I'm okay with placing Bellingham, especially that version, because it's his best one at S. Now, plus. Now, his normal version and his inform, I'd say is S. Unfortunately, this one has a little bit more stats, you could say. It's very similar at the end of the day, man. I'll be real. Relentless plus, slide tackle intercept. I'm low-key opted to put Bellingham at S. I just feel like in-game, some people do use him well. And his stats obviously show that he will be a phenomenal CM in-game. And a lot of people have used him and they did enjoy him. So yeah, we got Bergkamp as well. I think he can top the group at A+, nothing crazy for him. We got Casemiro, definitely get S. As a CDM goes, you could even be one of the best like deep lying or holding CDMs/CMs in the game. So he's definitely going to get that upper S. I do think he turns a little bit slow, and that's just the unfortunate truth of the matter. Bobby Charlton, very nice card. Don't think he gets S+. Why I say this is he just doesn't have the oomph, the capabilities to be unpredictable, like, let's say, like your Zidanes or Cruyffs, you know? So for that reason, I mean, you could low-key say S+. It's a tough one. It's a very tough one because I feel like he turns very nicely, and given the fact that he doesn't have the 5-star skills, I wouldn't say he's creme de la creme, but I would still say he's S+. So I'm okay with placing him bottom of S. Yeah, we got this Cruyff, which is still 5-star. It's just lowered stats. I'm okay with him being topping the group at S because he's nowhere near the normal Cruyff. I mean, if you compare the two, like I'll actually just showcase right now. We'll go 93 Cruyff with, let's go like that. I'll get this Cruyff in the team. The 88, as you can see, both versions, I mean, this one's 5 mil for a reason, this one's 1 mil. If you look at total in-game stats, I mean, you're looking at almost like just above 150 total in-game stats difference. And look at the raw stats as well. Both are still 5-star, but I mean, look how much greens there is. You know what I mean? Like 90 pace, this one's got 86, this one's got 91 shooting. Now, it's a huge difference, but I do think still like his in-game hidden animations, he's still going to be like Cruyff, you know? He just won't be so potent. That's the issue. De Bruyne, very good cam, might be one of the best passers in the game. So is there anyone that can actually get on his level in terms of passing? That's a very interesting one. Do you think pro players opt for someone like De Bruyne though? With a 5-star weak foot, amazing finishing stats, 95 reactions. I mean, this card for me just looks insane, bro. He looks like a team of the year. Am I the only one? I'm placing that man. If I'm placing Bobby Charlton there, I'm definitely placing the main man De Bruyne at that S+ slot. I'll actually say Bellingham goes bottom. Very good card. We got De Jong. Now, the thing with De Jong, right? I'll actually say he's good value. I know he's expensive, don't get me wrong, but it depends on what he can offer, and he offers everything. He's 918,000 coins right now. It just depends on what you use in the card as. I think as a box-to-box CM, much better than anything else, because he doesn't even have that roles, right? No, he's got playmaker plus plus, fair enough. I feel like as a CM goes though, it's a tough one, man. I think he's like on that level of close to S plus. You could say De Jong is better than Bellingham, bro. Do we do an instant swap? I mean, De Jong in-game is so good, man. That's a very tough one. You could even say that this Bellingham then goes lower S, because I feel like I need to keep that S plus slot sacred. So we'll leave them there for now. It could objectively change. Please do not slate me. I'm just trying to do my best to give an objective rating. But yeah, I'm trying to look at cards that just inevitably are going to get S plus, like this Valverde, bro. God damn, man. God damn, bro. Federico Valverde, 2.2 mil coins for a reason. He is so good in game. I've actually used his gold, and I'm enjoying him right now. I can't lie to you. He's much better than Bellingham. Even this gold is better than any version of Bellingham. I feel like he has potency to be like a brute force as well as agility wise, so that just deals for an amazing combination. You could even say like a cheaper Ruud Gullit. It's funny enough to say he's very good in game, and I like that Valverde. Very nice card. We got the Del Piero. Don't see the light of day, but I feel like they don't exceed expectations. They do their job, yes, but they're mid. That's just the unfortunate truth, man. Donovan as a cam, a lot of people actually overlook this guy. If you can get this man in your team, especially if you're using like a cheap team, he's going to flourish really well because he's got amazing stats. I mean, look at that. Very good dribbling stats, low composure, but I mean, amazing plethora of like pace shooting stats. Passing's a little bit low for a cam, but in my personal opinion, he's going up to the S slot. You could even say a little bit like that level around there is perfect. Yeah. Not doing too bad, man. We got Beckham. What a beast. Man, like Beckham, bro. Unfortunately, not objectively meta. Like, no pro player is going out their way to use Beckham. Let's be real. But I know that if you use Beckham in-game, he might be one of the best CMs you've ever tried out in Ultimate Team. That's just how it is. You know, it's kind of like a card that you don't expect it. Kind of like a Schweinsteiger realm. So for that reason, I'm going to place Beckham around that level, bro. And then speaking of Schweinsteiger, he's literally similar card. They kind of play better in-game than what their stats say. So that's why I always say separate stats from how they feel. Use the card in-game and you'll see how good they are. Like this Schweinsteiger, I've versed him multiple times, and for some reason, he absolutely cooks, bro. So get that man in your team. He's a very, very nice card. Dybala, I think inevitably 5-star skill moves will help him a lot. Moves very nicely on the ball as well. I do think he's not that great compared to like the likes of a Kaka, so we'll put him a little bit lower, but a very nice card, man, in terms of turning elements at least. We got done, not really great anymore, bro. Like, I've actually used the card a couple of times, and I must say, she's dissipating a lot. If she gets an Evo in the... Hey? Hold on. In the future? No. Might be right now. Oh, my days. What? You can actually get done evoed through 87 defense, bro. That completely changes the card's dynamic. What a absolute card. If you get, if you have done already and get her through defense first, you can actually upgrade her defending stats, which currently lacked. I mean, she had 80, now she has 87. So if you can get her to that version, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think a lot of people will be doing it, so I'll leave her at A+, but if you can get her to that version, yeah, very good. You can actually say then Angelina goes there as well. They're very similar cards, so I'm okay with that. Yeah, they're top of A+, so they're very close to bottom of S. I keep on saying it. Let's get on to the next one. Main man, Essien. I'll be real. Essien for me has always been a underlooked card. He kind of plays much better than a Kante. So get this man in your team if you need a very nice, reliable CDM that stays back for you. And that's actually not that tall to the point where he can't turn. So for my reasoning, I feel like he is one of the better turning CDMs that can play holding or deep lying playmaker. And he's got the jockey plus, which projection of tackles, you know, marking that man will be very nice. We got Fernandez, Bruno Fernandes. I'll be real, one of the best animated cards in the game. The way he turns, the way he passes the ball. He's kind of like a cheaper De Bruyne, you could say. Some would say on that level of De Bruyne even. 570k, 4-star, 4-star, 88 finishing, amazing reactions, okay composure, but a very nice stamina and very good passing stats. If you can get someone like a Bruno Fernandes in your team and add him as like a 4-2-1-3 and get him at that cam slot, He'd be the playmaker for sure because he has playmaker plus plus, if I'm not mistaken. As you can see, he might be one of the best cams you play, straight up. Especially if you add something like a... I don't know what I'd add on him though. I wouldn't add an engine. I'd want his pace to be a little bit upped. Let's quickly see. Maybe like a catalyst. I don't know. Because catalyst improves passing and pace, gets him to that 91 rated cam. That is a phenomenal card. I'm going to actually top that man at the S. Okay, that sounded what it says. At the S. I'm going to leave him at S. At the top of S, bro. Very good cam. You could even say then... Nah, I'll leave Cruyff there. I'll leave Cruyff there. That's fine. That's fine for now. Fabio Caval. I love the way Portuguese players, Portuguese people in general speak. 78,000 coins, 5-star weak foot as well. That for me is one of the best valued cards in the game, hands down. You're looking at under 100,000 coins for someone that might just play like a De Bruyne that's smaller. Does that make sense? He kind of plays like a prime Coutinho in Liverpool. That for me is 100% getting S. I do think other stats kind of lacks, like stamina for a cam is not great, I'll be real. But all these other raw stats are looking phenomenal. So for that reason, you could even say like around that level, bro. At S for sure. Francescoli, I'll be real, a little bit lanky in game. Not completely bad. I do think there's better options out there. Like you can just get this Donovan, which in my opinion just turns better, plays better. So yeah, for that reason, he'll be the bottom, top of A+ for sure. I did not see Zico. My guy is one of the better cams. He's got that 5-star skill. So for that reason, very good card. 5-star as well. Amazing cam. He can be topping the group at S+ or in the middle. We got Sawa. I'd say she ticks the group for best female CM, like representative. Like she'll be the main CM when it comes to women. Because have you versed Sawa? Especially last year, remember how good she was? She plays like a Rolfo. If you know, you know. Very good card, man, at CM. But yeah, we got a couple of more cards right there. Let's jump into it. I'm trying to look for some cards that are just really mid. Like this Oberdorf, nothing crazy for her. She can go like A+. I'd say like this, fine. We got Varane. Very mid, but will play according to what his stats say. Maybe a little bit lower. That's why he's lower of A+. You got the likes of Rijkaard. I'm sorry, man. I don't really like Rijkaard. I wouldn't really put him necessarily on that scale of A. That's kind of disrespecting him. So I'm okay with placing him at A+. You've got the likes of this Keane, bro. Oh, they've done my guy dirty, bro. Man like Keane, I mean, if he sees that card, he's going to be like, oh, I mean, what is that? Okay, that's probably a very bad island, way of speaking. So apologies if I've offended any island guys. I don't know. I'd say as a CM goes, the reactions and composure is amazing. Lacks the pace, lacks the defensive awareness. I mean, how can you lack something that you need to be good at? He needs to be good at the CDM, and he's not even a CDM. He's more of a CM, they say. Nah, I'm sorry, bro. That Keane for me, you could even say then Oberdorf can go like here. Yeah, I'm okay with that, bro. I just didn't like that Oberdorf card at all. I mean, when I versed her, I didn't struggle at all. She's kind of like, you could say, a glorified... What's that one chick's name? I'm trying to think, like Stanway. You get what I'm saying? Like, she even had her own SPC. She thinks she's cool. Can't lie, she's fine, though. I'm not gonna lie. 88 reactions, though. 89 defensive awareness, 75. I think the pace... Maybe I'm doing her dirty. I can't lie. I might be doing it a little bit dirty. So I'll leave her at the A+ for now. If you add a shadow on her, she's gonna look somewhat of a decent card, but nothing crazy. Nothing crazy at all. You could even say that Keane is very similar to like a Rijkaard. So for now, I'm okay with leaving Keane at the bottom of A+. Andrich is actually a little bit better. Yeah, battle of the mids, bro. That's much is that like a double entendre? Because it's midfielders and they mid. Yeah, GG's. I'm speaking absolute shite. Let's jump over to the next one. It is going to be the main man, Stevie G. Now, the thing with Stevie G, right? AKA Slippy G. Nah, let me stop that. 310k. Now, I need to highlight the fact that separate stats from how they feel, dude. This card in-game will play like Lampard, and I don't even have Lampard here. A couple of guys have asked me about my take on Lampard, and I feel like he feels like Schweinsteiger. Doesn't really state that his stats says it's... No, that doesn't make sense. His stats don't say that he's good, but the way he plays in-game is exponential, very good. I feel like Gerrard, though, in-game, could be a little bit better than that. So for that reasoning, Stevie G will go, I think, at the top of A+. I'm okay with that. He's very good when it comes to turning elements, and I don't think he will be anything better than that, though. Because, yeah, essentially, I would not place Gerrard at S. I'm sorry. It's just not in my blood. Yeah, I know I'm a United fan. It might be biased. Actually, to be honest, no. It's meta, bro. Gerrard is not S. If you think Gerrard is S, then you are delusional, my friend. Let's go to 40. 41, 42, 43, 44. Okay, Julie Fody, right? 728k, 4-star, 4-star. Very, very nice stats. It's just she's kind of in that realm of just slap at CM and she'll be the offensive CM. She doesn't have the amazing traits to be a defender, but I do think she's upper S though. I definitely think she's going to be one of the better CMs. I could actually put De Bruyne. I'm going to leave De Bruyne at the top of S as well. But yeah, that 40 card is really good in game. You could even say a little bit better than that Bellingham. Very nice card. No, we'll leave it like that. Let's not be too indecisive. Next one's Gallagher. I'll be real. Don't find any use in that card. I think that man's racist in real life, so he might be B, bro. We got Gattuso. I do think he probably plays... Nah, I'm joking. We'll probably put Gallagher there. We got Gattuso at the S slot because... there's not much CMs/CDMs that can do what he does in terms of defending. Now, a lot of people might use this card and they might like him. And fair enough. I think he gets the S, bro. It just depends on like acceleration, sprint speed, relentless. Yeah, it's a tough one for me for now. I feel like you can get SCN that will play a little bit better in-game. That's just the name of the game, man. We got Haji as well. He's a little bit mid. I'll be real. Haji has never appealed to me, man. Such a boring card, bro. If he plays well for you, fair enough. Objectively, he's not that great. We got Havertz, which I do think is going to get S. See, I'm being much more strict with the S. I feel like in my defenders category, I placed a couple of players at S. Let's just say that. But yeah, Havertz for me will get the... I'd say around... Yeah, around there is perfect. You also have to bear in mind where they situate in their own tier list level. It's very important because lower S means closer to higher A+. 90 finishing for this Havertz. In terms of turning elements, I think as big as he is, he might be one of the best feeling turning cards at how tall he is. Does that make complete sense? Hopefully I'm making sense right there. 94 heading accuracy as well. I mean, if you add something like a engine on him, he goes to 90 sprint speed, 85 acceleration, amazing dribbling stats. Yeah, for me, that Havertz could low-key actually go a little bit higher, hey? I'm thinking like around that level, bro. Yeah, I think that's fine, man, for now. Yeah, that's perfect, dude. That's perfect. Makalele is nice. I actually always like Makalele in this game. Could be a little bit better than Essien, so for that reason, I'm saying S. Miyama, very good feeling card. I don't think she's higher anything than lower S, unfortunately, but very nice when it comes to turning elements. She just doesn't offer any defensive capabilities, so you could be losing out on that. But I'd say use her as a half winger CM. I think she has that trait. I mean, if I know my stuff and she has this, you gotta subscribe, bro. You gotta subscribe. I mean, let's look at her roles. She's got wide playmaker plus as the LM now. She doesn't have that, fair enough. Playmaker plus though is decent. I'd say she's more of an offensive CM. Get her in a 3 CM formation and she'll be somewhat decent, man. You could even say, nah, I'll leave it there. Thuram dissipated a lot. I think he tops the group at A+, even just a little bit lower. Nothing crazy, man. I actually say Gala goes up as well. Let's quickly see. Dunn can also go up a bit. Yeah, for now that's fine. Xavi, what a card. Oh, I mean, I've always liked Xavi in this game. If you know me, right, as a person, as a YouTuber, you'll know that last year I absolutely adored Xavi. The way he played like a prime Xavi in that Spain team, in that Barca team, you know, scanning the area, looking around. He just played so good and he was so underrated. And I feel like this is the exact version right there that is representative of what Xavi offers in real life. Do you get me? I mean, if you add something that boosts, I'd say mainly pace, you could low-key say something like a Shadow. I know it doesn't boost all his defensive stats, but it makes him at least above 85 acceleration and sprint speed altogether. So for that reason, I'm happy enough to play Xavi. You could say around like there. I think that is now perfect. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Ruben lift this cheek. That sounds very sus, but the name of the game, man. Loftus-Cheek, I'll be real. He gets S, yes. But I think over time, this guy is going to dissipate a lot. He's got very decent like overall stats. I mean, 98 jumping, you know, like winning the ball in the air, technical base, bruiser base. Doesn't have any playstyle pluses, so for that reason, I'm okay with placing him at the S slot. Still very good card, don't get me wrong, but I think he's going to stay there, unfortunately. We've got Laudrup as well, upper A+. I do think Laudrup is actually one of the better, what can I say, the better valued card. So I do think at 126k, he is actually one of the better cams for the price. Trickster Plus alongside the amazing skill moves. There is better out there as well, but I think reactions and composure helps the card a lot. That Laudrup for me might be actually going up a bit, eh? I'm thinking Laudrup goes around S, bottom of S. Apologies for the noise as well. This kid's outside just absolutely screaming, so really sorry for that. We got Nadine Kessler. Very mid, man. I'll be real, bro. There's nothing crazy about this card. Yeah, for that reason, I think she'll go A. You could say I need to actually start placing cards at A. So you could say like that, bro. Yeah, I think for now that's perfect. Yeah, we have to at least start placing cards at A. Kessler is not good at all, man. Is it Kessler? I don't know. I know there's like a weird like thing. I know that's how they spell it like in Germany, so I'm really sorry if I offended anyone. Probably not, but yeah. Mateus Cunha. That for me is a good card. In terms of someone that can be a cam, and he's actually cheap. He was 180k the other day. What I like about this type of card is he's a cam, right? But can play striker. So in terms of an offensive cam, he's mainly going to be one of the most exponential attacking cams that money has to offer. You know, like in terms of especially value wise, if you get this man at cam, he's going to score a lot of goals is what I'm trying to say. So for that reason, I'm going to at least place him around that level like where Talisca is, bro. Very good cam striker. So yeah, get him in the team, man. Gioro, very good CM as well. Good box to box. I think there's not that much cards that can offer what she offers at her price. So for that reason, I'm thinking S. Grav, this is a very interesting one. Actually, I have to pause the screen for this one. Grav, where does he go? He's 875k right now. 85 finishing, low defensive awareness. He is not creme de la creme. For that reasoning, you could say De Jong goes up. But he'll be second. I think he's a very good second card. Amazing when it comes to just turning elements and how tall he is. Yeah, decent card at all. We got Tonali, nothing crazy, I'll be real. He can top the group at A+. I do think there is better cards out right now. Andrea Pirlo, one of the better feeling cards in this game. When it comes to someone that can turn, someone that's skilled, someone that has that composure. Composure, lad. I mean, 5-star skills, long ball pass as well, plus. Kind of feels like a cam in this game, but he's obviously a CM. The only downfall is he doesn't offer any defensive or physical capabilities. So that reasoning, I know he feels really good in game. I can't place anyone at S, man. For that reasoning, I feel like you can just get Laudrup, which will play as a better... why would I say Laudrup? Because he's not a CM, you see? So, in-game, I feel like Andrea Pirlo is really good in-game with the passing and dribbling stats. But just low, nah, I'm sorry, man. Andrea Pirlo gets top A+. It's just, it is what it is. I know a lot of people that use him love him in game, but at the end of the day, objectively, he's not a card that you struggle versing and, you know, that dominates. So that's just the only unfortunate truth of the matter. We got Petit, though, as a CDM, kind of in that realm of like Essie and Makalele, you know, they're dissipating a lot. They used to be upper S, but now with the amount of promo cards happening and CDMs being released, they're going to get bottom S, but still S is S. Okocha, what a card. Just lacks finishing and stamina. That's the only downfall about the card, which is a bit of a huge one, but in-game, he might be one of the best dribblers and the best feeling cards in the game. Hands down, bro. He's like a cheaper, you could say Ronaldinho, easily, bro. What a card when it comes to a cam. I'd actually put him around, I wouldn't put him above Cruyff, so I'm going to put him like right there next to Cruyff. Marquiso, I'd say lower S for sure. Very, very good CM when it comes to box-to-box elements. Marquiso, you could say, is a cheaper hamstick. Can I say that? He also offers a lot of things, and he's got a very nice stats. So for me, objectively, S. You could even say around... I'd put him around that level. For now, that's fine. Yeah, I definitely think they did Marquiso dirty, is what I could say. Ramirez is a very good card in-game. Unfortunately, does not get the S+. I think he's like a glorified Kante, but obviously plays better. So yeah, you could say Ramirez is Ramirez. I wouldn't necessarily put him on that level of S plus though. How much is he now? He's 464. Very good pace attributes, very good defending, dribbling's okay. He's 5'10", and I feel like that's all he offers. As a CDM goes though, he's very good, don't get me wrong. So I think I would put him like around there for now is fine. Very good CDM. Yeah, there's a lot of there's not actually much cards like him because he feels so compact as a CDM, you know. I think because he's not that tall, that's why. But yeah, he offers some nice traits. Let's move over to Socrates. I'll be real, I don't really like him that much. He could low-key go. Socrates could low-key go A+. 280k, 84 reactions. I mean, can you evo him? If you can evo him, it'd be upper S for sure. But I don't think he's completely terrible. I mean, if you add something like a... What do people add on him? Let's see. They're adding a hunter, straight up boosting his raw stats, which fair enough. And he has in-game hidden animations, amazing 90 pace and 93 shooting with 89 pass, 88 dribbling, and 82 physical. And he's obviously got the 5-star weak foot. So yeah, I do think he's at least S, but not anything crazy. It just stems down to the fact that who would you verse and be more irritated at? Fabio Carvalho, Anderson Talisca, or Socrates? I'll be real. I feel like the new age relevant cards, yeah. It's the unfortunate truth of the matter, bro. Musiala. God damn, bro, Musiala in this game, in terms of a turning card, I mean, I might even place him at S+, but I do think his stats is a little bit mid. Some of his stats, like 79 stamps, not great for a cam. That rhymes, let's go. Technical plus, though, yeah. That's a very close cam, S+ cam. I can't lie, very close. So I'm okay with placing him top of the group of S. You could even say De Jong goes around there. I'd say third because Gravenberch and De Jong are in their own level. Musiala is a very good turning cam. He might be one of the best dribblers in the game, better than Okocha even, bro. Speaking of best turning cards, the main man Neymarcito. Now the thing with Neymar, right? You could say Cruyff can go up a bit because he's new, he's relevant. Cruyff is Cruyff, especially with these in-game animations. He's not S. He's not top of the line of S, but very close to it. I would say Neymar, as a cam goes, one of the best feeling cards. And he, for some reason, I have him in my team, by the way. He's so fast in this game for some reason, bro. Yeah, if we can evo him in the future, I'd absolutely love that. Please, EA, give us something to at least get Neymar back to his original state, bro. You get me? So yeah, for that reason, I'm happy to place him upper S because he feels so good in game. But he's unfortunately not S+ because he has low stam. Sometimes his finishing lacks, but he is such a good cam. You see, I'm not being biased, bro, because I have him in my team. I love him. Same thing with Messi as well. Unfortunately, with amazing turning elements and stuff, Messi sometimes can be mid for how people like perceive him. You know, people always think like, oh, Messi's this amazing cam. Sometimes I feel like he doesn't really offer what his stats say, and unfortunately he doesn't have like any skill moves or weak foot, but he's still a very good card. It's Messi, bro. Technical plus. I mean, if you add something like a hunt on him, my guy gets 88 sprint speed with 97 acceleration, 95 finishing, very good dribbling stats, but low stam. As a cam, you need to have stam. But for me, this Messi gets over Musiala. Yeah, as a cam goes, he's very good. I'd say S easy. We got Horan, main gal Hor. Okay, let me not do that. Main gal Horan. I do think she's actually somewhat decent and relevant. So I'd say actually S. You could say lower S though. So overtime. Trailblazers promo wasn't completely bad. I feel like it changed the power curve a couple of times. But look at that, bro. 90 reactions, 86 composure. And in-game, a lot of people do like her as well. So for that reason, I'm happy enough to place her. Even next to Giora, bro. Very similar cards. I'd say Giora's a little bit better, though. But yeah, I'm okay with that. Let's go. Do some cards need to go down that are at AS? Not really. I think for now, that's fine. I think I'm gonna do my own thing. We got Guerrero. He's a very good CM. I feel like he is amazing when it comes to turning, and he's just this like small, nimble CM, and better CM than left back because he has not the greatest pace, but decent enough pace to be a CM. Does it make sense? So yeah, Riquelme. I'm sorry, dude. I do think he will be somewhat decent for someone that can use those type of cards. I feel like he'll be an amazing cam though. You get me? Like if you add him as a 4-2-1-3 cam, as that like shadow striker, or you could even say playmaker As you can see, playmaker plus plus, he's going to be good. So 72 stamps a bit low, and that for reasoning, I'm not going to place him at S. But I do think he's somewhat decent, so you could say around that level is fine. Yeah, nothing crazy, man. I'm trying to think where Francescoli actually goes a little bit up, eh? Gallagher as well can go up. Thuram, I'll be real, we can do it like that. I think for now that's fine. Cool. Guiaro, very good CM. I just think there's better out there. Apparently she's getting a player of the month. I'm not too sure when. Please don't put me down for it. But yeah, 97,000 coins is such good value for her. I mean, look at the likes as well compared to this, like 683. If you get someone like this in your team, she's going to be such a good CM when it comes to turning, when it comes to intercepting, when it comes to even attacking. So that's what you need. You need someone with all stats and that plethora of stats. So for that reason, she's definitely going to be placed. I mean, I'd probably say Bonmati is very low, hey? I'd say place her where Bonmati is, and then Bonmati goes up, eh? Yeah, I don't know why I placed her so low. That's on me. You could even say it like there, it's fine. Bellingham as well. You see, because I've added so much cards, I've got to like move people in their own tier list system. Level, sorry. So let's see. Kocha's fine there. Ramirez is cool. Neymar's fine there. Musiala. I'd say like that, and then Cruyff there. Bonmati's fine there. Cool, that's perfect. Next one's gonna be Walty. How do you say this girl's name? Walty? Leah Walty. I can't lie, I just added this card because she looked decent on paper stats. She doesn't look completely bad though as a CDM goes, eh? But I feel like I've never used her, so for that reasoning, tell me in the comments though, this is the one that I'm like on the fence of. I'm okay with placing her up A+ for sure. But yeah, she's like even a little bit better than like Gattuso. And that's just the name of the game, bro. There's just so much cards. Kante for me does not get on that level of S, unfortunately, but maybe with 1 or 2 more upgrades, he'll creep in there. So yeah, let's see. Let's take a bit of a break. A water break. I don't even have water yet. Drink your water, kids. Let's see. There's a couple of nice cards here. I can't lie that I have not actually looked at in terms of objectively meta. I just got to showcase this Vidal first. This Vidal might be the best card I've ever seen. What a card, bro. What a card. Vidal, right? Look here. El Torero. If you have normal 74 Vidal, which might be extinct now because of this. As you can see, I know my stuff. If you got normal Vidal, right? Elusive dribbler, defense first, full force, and El Torero. Now, it's going to cost you time, which is money. It's going to cost you money, which is 140,000 coins. But at the end of the day, you're going to have one of the best CMs and the most, how can I say, prolific, the most OG, the most just baller / aura of a CM. Someone that has above everything for, above 80 for everything. And it might be better than Ruud Gullit himself. Tell me you don't want this card. Bro, what are we doing here? Oh my good God. 86 pace, 86 shooting, 87 passing, 88 dribbling. What are we doing? I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. He's an evil, right? But I'm placing that man at above S, bro. I don't care if I've not used him, versed him. He just looks like one of the, if not the best, versatile CMs in the whole entire game. He can do everything, bro. My word. Tell me in the comments if anyone of you guys have used him. Please, man, if you can get that version, I might even try and get him myself. What a card, dude. What a card. He might even just be a little bit like, yeah, a little bit S, bro. What a card. Lamar, I'd say, objectively speaking, lower S. You could even say around like here. Yeah, for that, that's fine. I do think Lamar turns better. There's actually another card that's very similar to him. Tolisso it was. He might be a little bit better than that Lamar. So for that reason, both of them can go bottom of S. Kind of very similar stat cards, right? But I do think Tolisso as a CM goes is better. That Lamar just has more pace though. But yeah, Tolisso's decent. You could actually see, wait, let me quickly see. My throat is really dry, bro. I'm speaking so much. I yap about anything, bro. As you can see right there, that card is looking somewhat decent. Reactions is low. Tolisso and Lamar. Who's better between the two? Tolisso and Lamar. Let's see Lamar stats. And now I am being a stat war. I'm looking at stats. I feel like this one has more potent stats. And more people has enjoyed him more. So for that reason, we could low-key say, yeah, Lamar gets a little bit more, yeah. Both of them could. I might put Tolisso at the A plus and leave Lamar at S, because that Lamar for me might be the better card, and more people has enjoyed him more. So fair enough. 87 stam as well. Yeah, I'm okay with that. That's decent. We got Jordan Stanway, which is very similar to those type of cards. I'm putting Jordan Stanway as the better CM compared to like the gals. So like Giora and Horan, I think Stanway tops that group. So for that reason, she can be the S and stay there. We got Roberto Firmino. Now, speaking of cams, right? I don't think I was even speaking of cams, but I tried to segue. If you can get the specific version of Roberto Firmino at the cam slot, so elusive dribbler, defense first, full force. I don't even know if it's this one. I think you got to go through FUTBin and then check the popular page. Let's quickly see. So we're just trying to find. I'm trying to find my way. As you can see, this Firmino. So it was this version. I looked at this card and I'll be real. It looks amazing when it comes to a cam, and he's got the 5-star skill. So for me, that's objectively S, man, because he's going to be a good turning cam. So I'm okay with placing him around that level. You could even say Loudrip can be the proper out-and-out cam, so he can be there. But I mean, if you want a Firmino, you know, past and present Liverpool team for some reason, not bad right there. We got Morsi, nothing crazy. I'm thinking maybe at the A+ slot, like could be a little bit better than like Tonali and Kante. I think not better than Tonali, but yeah, for now that's fine. Gattuso actually can go up a bit, eh? Rukome is fine there. Thuram can go up a bit. Francescoli can go up. Yeah, that's perfect. For now, we are chilling. You could even say Angelina as well. Yeah, for now, like that. Guerrero can come down a bit. And then I think Varane goes up a bit. Yeah. We'll also do, you know what I need to do at the end? I need to do like a review, and then I can see where they situate amongst the other players. Speaking of amazing cards, man. Oh, yeah, Torre, bro. What a CDM, man. When it comes to someone that just has that brute force, for some reason, I thought these cards weren't actually available. If you look at them, right? Check here. 150 likes as well. I thought they weren't like available on the market, and you just had gotten them through getting the, you know, guaranteed hero pack, and then you get him upgraded. That's what I thought, but no, you can actually buy the card, but I don't know if he's extinct or not. But yeah, there's a couple of them though. Let us see. I think Hamshik as well. Now these are cards that I'm not just thumb sucking and placing them at S+. It's a very sacred line of work right here, and these cards deserve to be here. Why I say this is someone like Hamshik, right, might just be one of the most potent cams in the whole entire game, due to the fact that it's just so compact. He has the amazing physicality, but also turns really well. He's got the 5-star weak foot, and he can play as a CM as well. So in game, he's a jack of all trades, dude, and he will 100% get that S+ slot. And we've got a couple of other ones. You got Matuidi as well, which I don't really think is on the level as S+. Let's just quickly see. I think that Matuidi, how much is he? I think it was 800k if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 699. 89 reactions, 86 composure. Very good CDM. Is he going to be placed at S+ is the question. Is he on that level to be placed at S+? What does he have for 4-star, 4-star? 96 stam. Oof. I'm sorry, boys. I'm placing Matuidi at S+, especially if Putellas is here. That Matuidi is getting S, dude. Very, very nice card. I mean, in-game, the way he plays is phenomenal. That just goes to show that maybe the Young could actually get upgraded to the S+ slot. And I'm going to do it. The main man, the Young, is getting upgraded for sure. I think Bobby Charlton can actually go like that's fine. You could even say Yaya Toure can go like yeah, just for how dominant he is, bro. And I think we are cooking. We go Camshik like that. Yeah, we are cooking, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very nice tier list so far. I feel like we have really, really looked at it, and we not just placed it through our ass. Let's go into the next one. Palacio. I don't know how to say it. Ezekiel Palacios. 134k. 87 defensive awareness, amazing dribbling stats. As a CDM, not completely bad, eh? So I'm okay with placing him actually at like that S slot, bottom of S. Cole Palmer, I think objectively speaking, can go S in the middle of it. Yeah, he's a decent cam and feels really good in game. Especially like judging by his POTM, he was really good. So for that reason, S is fine. Waza! Let's go, man. Man, like, did I actually just type in Waza? I mean, Rooney right there. Apologies. If you look at Wayne Rooney, right? He might be one of the most... Just has aura, dude. Man like Rooney, man. Oh, what a play in his time, dude. 92 reactions, 87 composure, 4-star, 4-star. 91 stam. I mean, what a cam. I'm happy enough to place Rooney at that... Probably around the slot, dude. Amazing cam. People will be like, Mike is a striker. What are you doing? He can play cam. If you add him as a cam, he might be one of the best, like most... What's the word? Lethal shooters as a cam, easily. Verts as well is definitely getting S. Very good card. I think around this level is fine. And yeah, we're cooking for now. We got No. I'm sorry, dude. No will get that A+ slot. Just never been a card for me. Olise, easily S. You could even say around that side. Even a little bit up like that over Kocha. Because Olise, the thing what lacked with him was the 2-star weak foot. But now he has the 4-star, 4-star. Amazing raw stats, 88 reactions, 90 composure, just lacks a stam. Just lacks a stat. That's it. That's the only issue about the card. But finesse shot, very, very good cam. I'm okay with placing him around that level. I think Beckham goes up. Yeah, I think for now that's fine. Schweinsteiger's okay there. Kaka's okay. Kaka, I think he's a little bit better than Olise. So for that reason, he will go up. And yeah, decent. Xavi Simons, kind of on that realm of like Olise. I do think he's overpriced for some reason. Why is Xavi Simons so expensive? Can someone tell me in the comments? I do think he's definitely going to get S because he exceeds expectations whilst still, like, you know, getting that amazing stats, and in-game feels really good. Just kind of plays like how he played in the World Cup. He was amazing. Finesse shot plus, yeah, 87 stam as well. Very decent card. Schneider dissipated a lot, kind of in that realm of Abedi Pele, but still S. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, they are still S cards because the way you use them will still exceed expectations. Like Schneider's shooting ability, his passing and decent dribbling will allude for some of the better tactics as a cam. So for that reason, he's decent at S. We got Guti, which, I don't know, man. I feel like these cards just don't do it for me because there's just no like exponential increase to the card as well if you compare it. Do you get me? Like, there's not much increase to him, but 5-star skills, though, I did not see that. I did not see that indeed. That's a very interesting one. 86 reactions, 87 composure. Playstyles, incisive pass plus, and 5-star skills. I think inevitably he will get the S. So for that reason, I'm okay with placing him around that S slot. Let's just see if someone actually can go down in the S. Cause I wanna swim. I think Angelina can go upwards. I don't know why I always place her low. Like, she can go like there. Let's see. You could even say Andrea Pirlo can top the group because he's just such a beast. Modric inevitably gets S easily. I think for now like that. Casemiro can actually go up. No, leave him there. It's perfect. Xhaka, nothing crazy. We've got Williams, which is my type of card because such an underrated card. She's got the 5-star weak foot as well. For Farah Williams, she's 60,000 coins, boys, for an amazing paced card. 90 stam, 5-star weak foot. Such an underrated. And Flair Plus, the way she moves in game, kind of adds that different dynamic of dribbling. So for that reason, I'm placing her at S. You could even say like that is perfect. Yeah, Essien Petite Miyama's okay there. Just trying to figure out if some cards just go lower for me. Stanway could go up a bit, eh? Like there. Mateus Cunha is fine. And yeah, we're cooking now for now. Zakaria, never been a Zakaria fan. I feel like he always has good stats, but just doesn't play according to stats. I feel like as a CDM goes, he's not doing anything for me, man. I'm happy enough to place him at the A+ slot, like around like Toliso's level. Still a decent card, like could creep in at S if he gets a couple more cards. But yeah, we got Marcos Llorente inevitably going to get S. Come on, dude. What a CM, man. What a CM. When someone turns, this is the type of card that you need that has the amazing strength with that turning ability. And if you add him anywhere on the right flank, he's going to cook for you. Trust me, a little bit more stats, and that man could be upper S/S plus even. Xabi Alonso kind of in that realm of, what's his name? I'm trying to find a card. I'm thinking like here. Because Xabi Alonso for me, right? 4-star, 4-star. Plays better than what his stats say for sure. But in-game, sometimes he is a little bit slow in turning. And there's just so much better options. But still S. We got Rodri, bro. Yeah, I think Rodri easily goes S. I think like here, actually. S+. Let's go Rodri. 92 Rodri, right? 2.2 million. Now, in terms of a CDM, you have to look at stats that completely changes the card. Bruiser Plus, with press proven, so ball retention alongside someone that can intercept, deals for an amazing CDM, bro. I mean, come on, dude. Come on. What a card. Very nice. I just feel like if De Jong is there, Gravenberch deserves, I don't know. I'm going to leave Grav there. We got Ruter, which dissipating a lot, I think now. The only thing that's running for him is the 5-star skills, for sure. And weak foot. And obviously the fake shot, which is the trickster technique. And then that's about it, literally. So he's definitely going to dissipate in the far future. We got Shuimeni, which is nice as a CDM. Would you say Shuimeni is better than Casemiro? Probably not, eh? I actually think Casemiro, in my opinion, is actually the new and improved Shuimeni. So for that reason, I'd say as a CDM, both of them deserve to go like here. Like for now, like that. I think that's perfect because as a CDM, there's not that much CDMs in-game. You could even say Marcus Llorente can go like that. And then, yeah, I think we're cooking for now. We got Zaire Emery, by the way, which has dropped exponentially, bro. Exponentially. There's just so much options now in the midfield that this type of card looks mid. Do you know how insane that is? F4 fly. Okay, now as you can see, 90 ball control, amazing pace split, just lacks the defending elements, but he's more of a box-to-box. Tiki-taka base, first touch, intercept base. Yeah, this type of card for me, I have no idea why it's so cheap, and he's definitely S. I don't base them according to price, but price does play a huge role in it, you know. So for that reason, I think Zaire Emery for me will be at the S slot. And yeah, we got a couple of more cards. We got Zé Roberto, which I'm sorry, man. Does Zé Roberto get S+? I mean, I have his normal version, right? And I didn't know these cards were actually available on the market. As you can see, 829k, 5-star skills, 96 stam. Lacks a bit of the finishing, but in terms of a turning element, and I have his lowered version, and I like him so much, I can only imagine what this version does. So for that reason, these cards are new, they're relevant, they're going to stay at S+. Very good. Very last one's going to be the main man, Joe Franco Zola. As a cam goes, amazing, very good turning, but I don't think he's better than Kaká. So for that reason, I'm going to leave him at that S slot, but very good cam. That is going to be the midfielders. Ladies and gentlemen, tell me if you agree with this tier list. I have not used the B slot because I don't think there's anyone that's bad, you know, that's that bad, sorry, that English. But yeah, we got the very first slot being S+. Do you agree with that? Do you think someone deserves to go up? We got obviously the S slot right there. Very nice card. We got obviously this Cruyff, which a lot of people might say is insane. I just feel like he's not on that level of like creme de la creme. I personally think a Rooney even will play a little bit better, bro, even without the fire skills and weak foot. Messi as well feels amazing. We've got a couple of very good cards that are good for value as well. We've got Neymar, which is 380k, so good in game. Very nice S cards. I feel like if a pro player were to use them, they'd use them according to their stats, if not a little bit better. So for that reason is why they're S. Got some cards that are they're looting down. They're gonna go down, you know. And then we got A+, which is just a little bit above expectations, but they play according to stats at the end of the day. So for that reason, I'll leave them at A+. It's kind of like a mid-tier list level, you know. And then you got A, which is cards that you just really want to avoid, and you don't really want to use them because there's just so much better options. I kind of wanted to see that last Andri card, right? Am I being a little bit too strict on him? 25k. Yeah, agility and balance. Yeah, you staying there, buddy. Tell me if you agree, ladies and gentlemen, about this tier list, man. I've been your boy, MetaMike. Hit that like, subscribe. I'll catch you boys in the very next video. We're going to do the attackers next, which I'm sure a lot of people are excited for. They want to see where their strikers / wingers get placed. So, yeah, hit the like, subscribe. I'll catch you boys in the very next video, man. Peace.